silver spoons and champagne nights, just a screen door porch and Christmas lights. Split a basket of fries downtown, made a palace out of hand-me-downs. You'd spin in that parking lot like the world was all we got. Said we didn't need a big city life, long as you were by my side.
Yeah, we were simple, small town type, making ordinary feel just right. We were fancy like Friday night, dollar store roses and a porch swing ride. No caviar, just cheap red wine, but it tasted like the good life. Now I'm sitting here under these stars, missing who we are. Turned out love was my paradise when we were fancy like. You laugh at my old blue jeans, say they fit just like my dreams. We slow dance in the kitchen light, barefoot on black and white tile. Didn't have much in the bank, just a half full tank. But you look at me and swear we were millionaires. We were fancy like small town nights, paper plate dinners and firefly lights. Didn't need no Hollywood sign, just your hand tangled in mine. Now the quiet cuts like a knife through this country life. Funny how it felt so right. We were fancy like. I used to think I needed more, big bright lights and open doors, chasing things I couldn't keep while you were losing sleep. You said love ain't about the flash, it's about who stays when it all crashes. I was blinded by the shine, didn't see what I had in mind. Now these empty rooms echo twice with the ghost of simple nights. We were fancy like cheap motel nights, laughing loud under buzzing lights. Didn't care if the world rolled by, long as you were in my ride. Now I trade all this spotlight life for a porch swing and your smile. Guess I learned the hard way price of being fancy like.
Soft like summer wind through lace, love don't need a gilded place. It's in the way you say my name, and the quiet hearts that feel the same. We were rich in different ways, counting stars instead of days. But diamonds don't always shine when you're losing peace of mind. I remember those county fairs, cotton candy in your hair. You said, baby, this is gold, even if we're growing old. But somewhere in that restless tide, you let that simple love slide. Now I'm dancing in the dark with healing in my heart. We were fancy like simple nights, cheap red roses and dashboard lights. Didn't need no silver spoon, just a front row seat to the moon. Now I see what love's about. It ain't flashing lights or crowded towns, it's holding on when times get tight. It's being fancy like. Now I'm parked where the crickets sing, thinking about the little things. How your head fell on my chest, and how that felt like being blessed. If I ever get it right, I'll hold on with all my might. Cause love ain't go to high-rise heights, it's Friday fries and porch swing nights. Yeah, that's being fancy like. Daddy said, son, come sit right here. Let me tell you something before I disappear. You can chase them lights in a city sky, but they burn out fast and leave you dry. Find a little patch where the fence posts lean, where the grass grows
tall and the air stays clean. Don't measure life by what you're worth. Put your money down and buy some dirt.
He said, plant your roots where your heart feels home. Don't let this world make you roam. Buy dirt, find peace, find a little shade from a maple tree. Let your kids run wild in a yard out back, where love don't cost and time don't last. It ain't about the cash you earn, it's about the ground where your soul can turn. When the good Lord calls and you leave this earth, hope you found your heaven in a little ball of dirt.
I've seen men chase a dollar bill, climb that ladder up the hill. Big old house, but an empty bed, silence louder than words unsaid. I'd trade a skyline view at night for a front porch swing and a slow sunrise. A woman's laugh and a child's first word, that's worth more than gold in this whole wide world.
Buy dirt, hold tight to the simple things that feel so right. Sunday morning in a wooden pew, hands folded praying beside you. Let the wind blow through the cornfield rows, let your heart rest where it grows. When it's all said done and the truth don't hurt, you'll be glad you went and bought that dirt.
I've been down them long highways, chasing fame and brighter days. Thought success was a neon sign, didn't see what I left behind.
Mama's call that I didn't take, friends I lost for a spotlight stage. Now I'm learning what really matters, a quiet life where love gathers.
You can't plant roots on a rolling stone,
can't build a life when you're never home. Buy dirt, slow down, find a place on the edge of town where the night sky's clear and the air feels free, and your little girl climbs up your knee, where forgiveness grows like wheat in rows, and every sunset gently glows. When the world feels loud and your soul feels hurt, there's healing waiting in a little ball of dirt.
soft as rain on red clay ground. Peace is where true love is found, not in diamonds or silver chains, but in open fields and summer rains, where your name's carved deep in oak tree bark, and your light still shines when it's dark.
Table worn by years, where laughter dries your tears, a patch of land beneath the stars,
Will you remember who you are?
buy dirt, choose love, thank the good Lord up above for every breath and every day, for simple truths that never fade. Let your roots grow deep and strong, where you and your heart belong. When they lay you down in a white church shirt, let it be beneath the ground you work.
Granddaddy's words still ring true more every year than I ever knew. You can chase this world till it leaves you hurt, or build your heaven on a little bar of dirt.
When the final prayer's been said and heard, and they lower you down without a word, hope you find your lasting word in a life well lived on your piece of dirt. There's a jukebox on the low in the corner lot, dust in the air, neon burning bright. Boots on the floor where the lonely go to drown old flames in a whiskey glow. I said I quit this town last spring, but heartbreak's got a stubborn sting. Every time that memory calls, I end up leaning on these walls. Bartender knows what I don't say, just slides that glass my way. This ain't just a bar song, it's where I come undone, where the truth slips out after closing time is done. It's a cowboy crying with a steel guitar. It's goodbye echoes under neon stars. Every tear I've hid so long finds its way in a bar song.
Yes, cracked old milk behind the shelf shows a man I barely felt. Lines in my face like a macaroons, every regret humming along.
I sang your name in a minor key, let the blues testify for me. Love went down like a burning sun, left me here when the day was done. This ain't just a bar song,
It's a broken song,
it's a prayer that rises
from a shattered calm.
It's the sound of sorry,
Too late to start,
it's a six-string bleeding.
from a busted heart.
Every note I leaned upon came alive in a bar song. In a bar song. I've been fighting ghosts on a cowboy hat, smiling I'm wild but I ain't all that. Got a past that won't let go, souls up every time I'm low. I laugh too loud, I play it cool, but pain gon' follow no man's rules. When the crowd goes home and the lights turn soft, that's when the truth comes walking off.
You can't hide her in a place like this. It floats in the smoke and the whiskey mist.
It's just a bar song, you stare up in the glass.
It's me trying to forgive
A love that didn't last, it's a tear on a tattoo.
It's a scar in the dark,
It's a long night talking
to a lonely heart.
every right that turned out wrong gets remembered in a bar song.
Soft like rain on a midnight plane.
Love can bloom and die the same.
Chairs half empty, lights down low.
Some stories never let you go.
I see you staring at your hands,
Like you're tracing broken plans.
but silence sings the loudest truths.
When sorrow has no use, still carries what is gone.
Finds its voice.
This ain't just a bar song, it's a place we fall apart, where strangers still like family.
In the wreckage of the heart,
It's a cowboy kneeling,
to the truth it led,
it's a slow goodbye.
to a fighting day.
Every memory we lean upon finds its voice in a bar song.
So let that jukebox play it strong,
Let it carry us along,
through the smoke and dim lit scars.
through the ache beneath the stars. We may leave when night is gone,
But the hurt will linger on.
and somewhere in that neon dawn,
We'll still hear
that bar song. That bar song. You were leaning on a rusted hood out by the edge of our neighborhood, engine running like a restless heart, Said this town's been tearing us apart. There was gravel dust in your goodbye, sunset bleeding in your eyes. You said, baby, we don't belong to a place that's kept us down this long.
We were young and broken, chasing scars, dreaming big in that fast car.
So we drove that fast car through the dark, past the bar, past the porch lights and the broken dreams, past the things we couldn't be, with your hand in mine, crossing every county line, trying to outrun who we are in that fast car.
Radio playing a worn-out tune about love fading too soon. Wind whipping through your hair like we didn't have a single care. But freedom's got a funny cost. Every mile felt like something lost. I saw doubt in the rearview glass, like our future was fading fast.
In that fast car under midnight stars, we were running from the truth we knew, from the hurt we never worked through. Every tear you cried, you let the highway hide, but pain don't stay too far, even in a fast car.
I was trying to be a getaway from every storm you couldn't face, but I had my own ghost riding too. Didn't know what love could really do. We said forever like a vow, but forever feels different now. I was speeding past the signs, ignoring all the warning lights.
You can't fix a broken heart just by driving hard.
In that
Fast car, we didn't get far, carried baggage in the backseat floor, couldn't leave it at the door. We were running blind from the wreckage in our minds, trying to heal old scars in that fast car. Soft as rain on an open plain, love can vanish like a train. You can taste the wind all night,
still wake up to the same sunrise.
speed won't make the silence fade.
Or erase the mess we made.
Sometimes slow is who we are, even in a fast car.
I remember when we pulled off road by a field where wildflowers growed. You said maybe home ain't a place, baby, it's just a different face.
Tears were falling quiet and clear, truth was louder than our fear. We were searching near and far for something inside that fast car. That fast car showed us who we are, two hearts heavy with the past, trying to make a moment last. Every mile we drove was a lesson we both know. You can't outrun the dark or your own heart in a fast car. Now I'm parked where the fields begin, engine quiet, thinking about them. Sometimes love's just learning who you are, not how far you can drive in a fast car.
If I see you down some highway bar, I'll remember who we were, two our souls chasing stars.
In that fast car. In that fast There's a neon moon hanging low tonight, pouring silver on his barroom light. Bartender says, will it be? I say something strong enough for me. I've been trying to drown your memory down in every honky-tonk in this town, but every sip just pulls the truth. Ain't no whiskey strong as you.
I can chase that burn, I can tip it back, but you hit harder magic.
Girl, you're proof that no 90 proof can wash away what you put me through. I can drink till the room spins loose, still wake up with the truth. Every tear falls bulletproof. There ain't no bottle strong enough to lose.
You prove. There's a slow sad song on the jukebox line, sounds like yours and mine. I see your shadow in the smoke, in every laugh and every joke. I've tried to bury what we had under every memory bad, but regret don't fade with time. It just lingers like cheap red wine.
You're proof
that the 100 proof ain't got nothing on the love we knew. I can feel my glass sky high, still see you in my mind. Every mile I try to move leads me right back to the truth. You prove.
I've been fighting more than just your ghost. It's the things I hate about me most. You said I run when it gets real, I hide behind what I don't feel. I told myself it's all your fault, but that lie just turns to salt. Truth cuts deep when the night's uncouth, and I can't outrun you, proof.
The mirror don't lie when the lights come on, and I'm left here all alone.
You're proof that the hard stuff's smooth compared to what I lost in you. I can try to numb this pain, but it always comes back again. Every road I choose leads me through the same old blues. There ain't no drink that can remove. You prove. You prove. You prove. Soft light rain on a midnight roof. Love don't fade, it leaves its truth.
You can hide behind the flame, but the heart still whispers names.
Even when the bottle's dry, even when you say goodbye.
Some love stay like a tattoo, quiet, permanent, and true.
I see you sitting by the bar, carrying all your battle scars. You think the glass will set you free, but it won't erase what used to be. We both broke what we once held, we both felt what we never told. Now the silence is our only roof, and we both know I'm your proof.
You prove that no high-octane truth can blur the lines of me and you.
I can drive till dawn breaks through, still end up missing you.
Every tear I let loose is a reminder I can't refuse. There ain't no cure, there's no excuse. You prove.
So I'll pay my tab and step outside, let the cold night clear my mind. But even under these cowboy stars, your memory hits just as hard.
I guess some loves ain't meant to move, they stay like shadows you can't lose. And every time I chase the blues, I run right back into you prove. You prove. You prove.
There's a screen door creaking in the evening breeze, same old porch where you leaned on me. Sunset bleeding gold and slow, playing the shadows we used to know. I've been driving past your mama's place, seeing memories I can't replace. Every mile just takes me back to a love we let slip through the cracks. If I could turn this truck around, I'd chase you down before you leave this town. In case you didn't know, I never let you go. Even when I let you walk away, I was too damn proud to say
soft and low, playing songs from long ago. Every lyric cuts like truth, like it was written about me and you. I should've held you when you cried, should've put this stubborn pride aside. Now the whiskey only makes it clear you were my reason for staying here. In case you didn't know, I never healed from letting you go. Every road I've taken since feels like something's always missing. You were my calm, my storm, the fire keeping this heart warm. If I never told you so, girl, I love you more than you'll ever know. In case you didn't know. Soft like rain on an old tin roof, love don't always shout the truth. Sometimes it hides in trembling hands and silent tears you don't understand.
You said forever with your eyes, the fear kept covering your lines. I waited for the words to float, but they never came, so I let go.
I'm barefoot dancing through the past, trying to make the feeling last. Your rough edges and open skies, a wild heart I couldn't tie.
But even now when I close my eyes, I see a truck under midnight skies. If you ever find your way back home, just know you were never alone.
In case you didn't know,
we want more than letting go, more than pride and midnight fights, more than wrong and maybe right. You were my safe place in the storm, the only arms that felt like home. If the wind brings you back down this road, there's a truth I need you to know. I love you more than I let it show.
in
case you didn't know. Now the porch lights on, but you're not here. Just echoes of another year. If these words ever find your soul through radio waves or a dusty road,
I hope they reach you soft and slow,
like a cowboy prayer the night wind blows. In case you didn't know, I never let you go. It was one summer down by Miller's Creek, barefoot nights and tan-line dreams. You were laughing like the world was ours, fireflies dancing in mason jars. Old tailgate and a radio song, we swore that we'd never go wrong. Sunset burning red and gold, we were young and reckless, bold.
didn't think about September rain or how fast forever changes. It was one summer, hotter than a July thunder, sweet as tea and wild as wind. We didn't know how it would end. Every kiss felt like forever, every touch a storm together. Now I'm stuck with the wonder of that one summer. You wore my shirt by the riverside, said you loved this simple life. We carved our names cracks behind my grin. Still love the mess I was living in, but I was scared of something real. Didn't trust the way you made me feel, so I let that season slip away like August into Labor Day.
Now every time the heat rolls in, I'm right back there again. That one summer
Burns like no other, tastes like salt and faded wine, like your hand still holding mine. I had heaven for a while in your sunburned southern smile. Now I'm left to wonder about that one summer.
soft as dusk on county roads, love can bloom then decompose. We were petals in the sun, too bright to last too long.
You were thunder in my chest, a beautiful and fleeting guest. Some stories don't get another beyond that one summer.
I still hear the cicadas cry when the air gets thick in July. Your shadow dancing in the yard underneath those cowboy stars.
We were fireflies in a jar, shining bright but never far from the truth we couldn't outrun, that nothing gold stays young. It was one summer, warm as our first I love you, whisper fast as that old dirt road where we let our secrets go. Every laugh, every tear still echoes loud and clear. I'd give anything to discover another one summer.
Now two rolls in and I slow down, drive past that old part of town. See the tree with our carved up names, faded hearts and weather grain.
Time moves on, but I still wonder who I'd be if we'd stay longer.
Sometimes love's a fleeting number.
Just one summer.
Something in the orange sky tonight, bleeding slow into the dying light. Paints a shadow on these fields of gold, like a memory I can't let go. Dust kicks up on an empty drive, the goodbye still feels alive. Every sunset hits the same, whisper softly your first name. I don't know if it's hope or pain, but it pulls me back again. There's something in the orange glow, makes me think you're coming home, like your tail lights might appear through the dusk and through my fear. Every time the daylight dies, I see goodbye in painted skies, and my heart just can't let go. There's something in the orange glow. There's a chill settling in the breeze, carries your perfume through the trees. Highlight of smoke and watch you fade, like promises we never made. I should've known in summertime that love's a fire that has to burn, but I let the embers fall. Now the silence says it all. There's something in that orange flame, calling out your name, like a sun don't wanna leave, till it brings you back to me. Every shadow stretching long feels like
there's something in the orange skies, holding on too tight, like a ghost out on the plains, riding through my veins. Every sunset feels so close to the love I miss the most, and I don't know where to go. It's something in the orange glow. Now the stars replace the flame, but the ache's still the same. I tip my hat to fading skies, to love that lives but slowly dies. If you ever see that glow, know I'm thinking of you so. Every evening, high and low, there's something in the orange blue. There's something in the orange blue. There's a neon glow on a gravel drive where I learned how to barely survive. Small town sins and a restless heart, didn't know where to fall or start. I was young thinking I was tough, but freedom burned when it got too rough. Every bad choice I ever felt, yeah, I made them, but I had some help. It wasn't just me and a bottle on the shelf. It was goodbye kisses and somebody else. I had some help breaking my own damn self. Had a little push when I was hanging on, had a cold goodbye when the love was gone. Yeah, I took the blame, but it ain't just my name written in the story that I felt. I went through hell, yeah, I had some help.
There's a bar so truth in a smoky room, where promises fade like cheap perfume. You said forever with a crooked smile, but forever only lasted out. I ain't saying I was innocent, but pain don't show where it really went. You lit the match, I watched it melt. Yeah, I burned, but I had some help. I had some help when my heart just fell. Had a little shove off the edge of trust, had sweet words turning into dust. I wore the shame like it's mine to claim, but the truth's been quietly dealt. I didn't fail all by myself.
Yeah, I have some help. I've been fighting demons in broad daylight, trying to turn wrong into right. Everybody loves a comeback man, but nobody sees the shaking hands. They see the smile, they miss the cracks. They don't see who ain't got my back. Every scar that I ever felt, I ain't carrying it by myself.
You can blame me for the tears that fell, but you know damn well
I had some help losing myself. Had voices telling me I ain't enough, in silence when it got too tough. Yeah, I lost control, but so did your hold on the promises you never kept. I take my wrongs, I've always dealt, but I had some help.
like rain on a tin roof cry. Love can fade and we don't know why. It's never just one heart that breaks, it's never just one soul that aches. We were fire in a dry man's breath, we were dancing close to regret. When the ashes slowly fell, we both know we rang that bell.
I see your shadow in the hallway light, still hear your boots in the dead of night. You say you're strong, you say you're fine, but tears don't fall from just one side. I'm not cleaning this goodbye. I said words I can't deny. If love collapsed the way it felt, it wasn't you all by yourself. We had some help watching it melt. Had pride too high and wounds too deep. Our secrets we were scared to keep. Yeah, we both played parts in these broken hearts. Every truth we never dealt. If love went down the way it fell, we had some.
So here's to nights we can't forget, to cowboy tears and no regrets, to lessons Yeah, I had some help.
There's a faded picture on my desk. Edges worn, but it still lasts. You in boots and a summer dress, hair all wild in the sunset's breath. We were leaning on that Chevrolet, swearing we'd never change. But time's got a way of settling dust on dreams that once were us. Every mile that I roll through leads me right back to you. I remember everything, every laugh, every sting, every word you meant and didn't say, every night that turned to day. I remember the way you'd smile, like loving me was worth the while. Even now my heart still sings. Yeah, I remember everything.
There's a slow, sad tune on the radio, takes me back too long ago, when your hand fit right in mine, like it was made by grand design. We danced barefoot in the yard, underneath those cowboy stars. You said forever felt so close, but forever slipped like smoke.
I remember everything, every diamond in your ring, every tear that hit the floor when you walked out that door. I remember how it felt when our fire began to melt. Now every song the jukebox brings reminds me. I remember everything. Oh, I remember everything. I remember the fights at 2 a.m., the broken words I can't unsing, the way you cried but stayed so strong, even when I did you wrong. I was drowning in my pride, couldn't see you slipping from my side. I thought time would let it fade, but memories are dead unpaid. I ain't drunk enough to forget a love like that don't disappear yet. I remember everything, every wound and every wing, every promise that we made, every dream that slowly fade. I remember how you prayed for me to find a better way. Now the silence always brings back the truth. I remember everything. Soft like rain on window glass, moments never truly pass. They linger in the quiet air, in empty rooms and folding chairs. You say you remember all, but do you recall the way I waited by the phone, feeling lonely though not alone?
I remember your restless heart, how loving you was the hardest part. You were fire in open plains, beautiful but hard to tame. I remember wishing you'd fight for us instead of every night. Now I walk beneath the stars with healing in my scars.
We remember everything, every joy and every sting, every kiss beneath the moon, every love that ended too soon. We remember who we were before the lines began to blur, even though the past still clings.
We remember everything.
There's a silence where you used to be, echoing through memory. If I see you down some road, I'll tip my hat and let you go. But when the night air softly sings and that old regret still stings, I close my eyes and feel the weight of every love we couldn't say. Yeah, I remember everything. There's a crack in my reflection tonight, neon bleeding in low bar light. I'm staring at a stranger's face, trying to drink you from this place. Eyes clench like a ticking clock, counting down every thought. Your goodbye still hits me fast, like a shot I can't make last.
If I blur the lines just right, maybe I won't see you tonight.
I need whiskey glasses to hide these heartaches and ashes, to make the world spin slow, so I don't feel you go. Let that amber curtain fall till I can see you at all. If loving you was reckless chances, I'll survive through whiskey glasses.
There's a steel guitar crying low, like it knows what I don't show. Your lipstick stain on a coffee cup says forever wasn't enough. I told myself I'd be alright, just another lonely night. But every swallow brings you back through every memory I lack.
Pour those whiskey glasses high, let them blur the reasons why you walked out without a word, left me hanging on every hurt. If truth is clearer when it's gone, then let me see it wrong, till this broken heart passes through these whiskey glasses. I've been fighting more than love, I've been fighting who I was. You said I hide behind the smoke, behind the jokes I always told. I was scared to let you see the parts that were breaking me, so I raised that glass instead and drowned the words I never said.
Now the mirror don't lie, even when I try.
Through whiskey glasses, I see what my pride of messes. Every tear I tried to hide, every time I let you slide. I ain't blaming you tonight, I'm just tired of this fight. If I'm healing in small advances, it starts beyond whiskey glasses.
Soft like rain on a midnight pain. Love don't vanish without pain. You can blur the world you're in, but the heart still feels within. Every glass you raise to none only shows what you've become. You can't drown what truly matters in shattered whiskey glasses.
I see you sitting by the bar,
Counting wounds like battle scars, thinking I'm the only blame for the fall of what became. But love takes two to lose, two hearts with something to prove. You don't need another pour, you need to open that door.
raise those whiskey glasses, watch how fast time passes. Every sip won't make it right, won't bring back Friday nights. We were firing open air, now just smoke without a prayer. If there's hope beyond the sadness, it's not found in whiskey glasses.
Last call echoes through the room, like a quiet kind of doom. I step outside beneath the stars, still carrying these scars. The night is clear, the sky is vast. I take one breath and let it pass. Maybe love ain't meant for masking behind a wall of tinted glass.
And maybe healing finally passes when I set down these whiskey glasses. There's a porch light flickering in the rain. Same old house, but it don't feel the same. I heard you smiling in someone's arms. Found yourself some safer charms. He drives you home in a brand new truck. Says all the words I never could. But I wonder when he holds you tight, does he feel the fire we used to fight?
Does he know the way you laugh when you're leaning back with your guard down low?
Will he love you like I loved you, wild and reckless, black and blue? Through the fights and the midnight truth, through every broken point of view. Will he hold you through the storm, keep you safe and keep you warm, or let you slip right through like I loved you?
I remember dancing in the kitchen light, barefoot spinning through the night, your head resting on my chest, saying this was heaven at its best. I was stubborn, I was proud, said things I can't say out loud, but even when I let you down, you were the only peace I found.
Will he love you like I loved you, deep as roots and honest too, like a slow burn Tennessee truth that cuts straight through? Will he see your fragile side, the tears you try to hide and stay when skies turn blue like I loved you? I ain't saying I was perfect, no, I let my demons run the show, but every scar across my soul still spells your name in undertow. You were light in my darkest days, the calm in my hurricane. I pushed you when I should have pulled. Now I'm standing where we stood.
Does he know how strong you are, how you carry every scar?
Will he love you like I loved you, even when it ain't easy to? When you're breaking at the seams and drowning in your dreams, will he fight when love gets rough, not just when it feels like enough? Or walk away when it gets too true, like I loved you?
Soft like dusk on open plains, love can bloom and leave its stains. You say your love was fierce and loud, but sometimes fierce don't make you proud. I needed gentle, I needed calm, not just fire in your arms. You love me hard, it's true, but heart ain't always loving through.
He don't burn the way you did, but he listens when I'm scared, not here.
He don't shout to prove he cares, he stays when silence fills the air.
You love me like a summer storm, beautiful but never warm. You ask if he can do what you swear you used to do. Will he love you like I loved you? Maybe different, maybe new, maybe softer, maybe strong, in ways we both got wrong. Love ain't always lightning strikes, sometimes it's porch lights late at night. I loved you the best I knew how to, but maybe loving you means letting someone else love you too.
So if he treats you right and true, tell him I'm thankful for you. 'Cause even though I lost the fight, I still pray he holds you tight. And if you ever think of me underneath those same old stars, know my heart still moves like I loved you.
We weren't silver spoons and champagne nights, just a screen door porch and Christmas lights. Split a basket of fries downtown, made a palace out of hand-me-downs. You'd spin in that parking lot like the world was all we got. Said we didn't need a big city life, long as you were by my side.
And we were simple, small town type, making ordinary feel just right.
We were fancy like Friday night, dollar store roses and a porch swing ride. No caviar, just cheap red wine, but it tasted like the good life.
Now I'm sitting here under these stars, missing who we are. Turns out love was my paradise
When we were fancy like.
You laugh at my old blue jeans, say they fit just like my dreams. We'd slow dance in the kitchen light, barefoot on black and white tile. Didn't have much in the bank, just a half full tank, but you look at me and swear we were millionaires.
We were fancy like small town nights, paper plate dinners and firefly lights. Didn't need no Hollywood sign, just your hand tangled in mine. Now the quiet cuts like a knife through this country life. Funny how it felt so right.
We were fancy like.
I used to think I needed more, big bright lights and open doors, chasing things I couldn't keep while you were losing sleep. You said love ain't about the flashes, it's about who stays when it all crashes. I was blinded by the shine, didn't see what I had in mind.
Now these empty rooms echo twice with the ghost of simple night.
We were fancy like
Cheap motel nights, laughing loud under buzzing lights. Didn't care if the world rolled by, long as you were in my ride. Now I trade all this spotlight life for a porch swing and your smile. Guess I learned the hard way price of being fancy like.
soft like summer wind through lace.
Love don't need a gilded place, it's in the way you say my name, in quiet hearts that feel the same.
We were rich in different ways, counting stars instead of days. But diamonds don't always shine when you're losing peace of mind. I remember those county fairs,
Cotton candy in your hair. You said, baby, this is gold, even if we're growing old. But somewhere in that restless tide, you let that simple love slide. Now I'm dancing in the dark with healing in my heart.
we were fancy like simple nights, cheap red roses and dashboard lights. Didn't need no silver spoon, just a front row seat to the moon. Now I see what love's about, it ain't flashing lights or crowded towns. It's holding on when times get tight,